Hey guys, Yoshi Star 96 here with more Let's Play Pokemon Yellow.
And welcome to my test run of talking to you
last
through a
time
tin
we
can. That is
defeated
also what I'm using to
Pokemon,
record this Let's Play.
Tin Cam Simulator
the
version 1.0.
Pokemon Gym in City.
2013.
And
Copyright.
today we're heading off back
But
to Lavender
I like how
Town,
Yoshi Star 96 had the
along
common
this
courtesy
big,
to greet us and tell us what game we were playing,
passage.
as if the title and the video's user
You
uploader
might remember
didn't
from
tell
last
us already.
episode,
Well,
I
I
went on a
mean,
bit of
we
a
only
rant about
had
this.
21 parts so far to
In
figure out what the
English,
hell we're
and
playing. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense.
to make things straight,
I mean,
Well,
it's... If
I've
you
got
don't say it at
two
least
more things I want to
22
talk
times,
about.
then, you know, it's
last
just
time
not going to
was
get through.
more about,
Well, how
the
can it
really
really get
stupid
through when you're
ones,
just so
like,
taken aback,
I
just
talked
so
about,
physically
like,
pushed
you know,
away when you see
At
the
the
frame
quality
rate?
of this Let's Play.
This one
No,
is
seriously, what is
more
this frame
about
rate?
the ones,
3 frames per second?
I reckon, aren't stupid per se, but...
Well, is he even emulating
don't
this?
disagree with.
I'm pretty sure
Agree,
he's
disagree?
actually playing it on a Game Boy or something. Well, no, it can't be on a Game
Yeah,
Boy.
just like talk about them.
Yeah, the Game Boy even has
The-
smooth.
What
Yeah.
we'll do before
I don't know, the borders lead me to
So,
believe
what
that
that
he's
doesn't
using
explain
the Game Boy player
we're
on the
heading to
GameCube,
Pokemon Tower.
but the frame rate leads me to believe that he's trying to
Yes,
play
we've
it
already
on
beaten Garrett,
a
we've already
Commodore
beaten Limbo.
64.
If you head in here,
That's not even a good gimmick!
I was going to show you something.
I can't even help you on
So
that
if you
one,
walk
sir.
around, just walk around. We'll grab this item while we're here.
So we're here in Lavender
We've got
Town,
an
so you know this
escape
is
rope.
going to be great,
So we walk
grade A entertainment.
down the
Hopefully he
playground.
doesn't throw any creepypasta knowledge our way.
And you notice
Oh, I
the
was gonna
small
say,
little box.
yeah,
That is
it's
because
gonna be great
that
when
switch
when like the ghost appears and
that
the game like
allowed
fucks up
us
or
to be
something.
able to see it.
Now this is a quick in-post edit, but is that a fly? Because that bugged me the first time I saw it, and now that I loop it, I'm gonna go with that's a big fly or a gnat. Now, back to your Retsupre, currently in progress. So you do know
So
that this
now we
voice
can
is
see
a
Pokemon.
test run of what Darth Vader could have sounded
And
like
I'm
in the
probably
next
gonna
Disney
put
film,
Gold Power
since
out.
James Earl Jones will no longer be doing the Vader voice.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, I can understand that. I mean, I'm thinking about
What we've done...
I mean,
is
well,
make
don't
the
you remember that
switch
scene from
allow
the
us
original
to
Star
see
Wars movie?
Pokemon.
They were
in
sword
Pokemon
fighting,
Tower.
and then Darth Vader
So,
just said,
that's just something I wanted to
Luke,
show.
join
As
me in my
much shades
Pokemon
of-
Yellow commentary.
Oh, and that's why Luke was like,
Yeah,
no!
so...
Well,
we
he
wanna
said
talk
that
about
after
this
he
one.
saw the video.
Well, wouldn't you chose death over
Yeah.
this? I mean, this is
Here in
kind of,
Australia,
it's kind of rough.
most people will
Oh
call
yeah,
their
it's
friends
pretty bad.
mate.
I mean, you can live, but
Basically, all
at the
your
same
friends are
time, what kind of
mates.
life is this?
And I'm not
This
sure
is like
which
the
term
eternal
which
walk
version
of
this
shame.
term gave
But
to
look
us.
at these
Well-
Pokemon nicknames next
As
time he brings
the-
up that
I
Pokemon
don't know,
menu.
it's just,
Bulb
it's
power
not...
from the front because
Oh,
not
oh,
really
look at
too
that.
helpful
Pika
ones.
P. Fire
Sandmouse.
Lizard. Queen. Question mark, question mark, question
Um,
mark. I don't even know what Pokemon that is.
I don't know who
I'm gonna
came up
assume
with
it's
the cover
Nido
of this,
Queen,
but,
maybe?
That's the
Sheila.
only thing I could surmise. I don't think there were any
Yeah,
other
so
Queen
stuff.
Pokemon in Generation 1.
A lot
It's
of people
Beedrill.
may think we do, but we don't.
That makes sense.
And
Beedrill Queen, I could see it.
shrimp on the Barbie. Yes, I know you Americans.
Shrimp on the
know
Barbie.
that one.
You don't even sound
We
American.
don't say
You're not allowed
We
to
don't
say that.
chuck another shrimp on the
Even if there was
Barbie.
shrimp on the Barbie. I don't see
We
any
put
Australian
flags
Pokemon
above
within the
them.
area. That wasn't even an
Yeah.
Australian accent I just did,
Aussie
but it was
Barbie
better than
shrimp,
his.
there's no shrimp involved
Well-
whatsoever.
Is that a fly that keeps continuously flying past the screen because he's playing in the dark, thus the
So
fly
there's-
is attracted
there's
to the
something
light? Every now and then you
That-
see this
I'd
black
like to know.
little ball just fly
Uh,
past the camera.
Another one.
I'm just waiting for him to like put his
What
hand in front of the camera so he can
people
smack the fly
think
when it's
we
on
drink
screen.
Foster's beer.
So he's
I
one of
don't
those
know
LPers that has to tell us when he's
anybody-
taking a drink.
In Australia,
Well, I mean,
there's no one
you
other
can't
than
do it
that
before
drinks
you start the
Foster's.
recording. You have to do it while you're recording. I mean,
And
you don't-
acknowledge it.
That I've gotten used to.
Yeah, I mean, if you're eating, you can't just eat. You have to say, "I am eating." Give me a minute. I'm going to put down this
And thanks for
controller
being
and
here,
consume
Yeah,
things
it tastes like-
into the
Oh,
microphone.
sorry.
Although I
you know
guess-
what? Probably it tastes like-
Although I guess with how this is crackling, you wouldn't really know the difference.
So I know
Because
Yoshi
it
Star
tastes like
96
taste
probably
like-
isn't some editing guru, but how many fights do you think he's going to edit out?
Probably 0 from what I've been seeing. He's already been in a couple of wild battles.
We let
Oh
you
my
guys
god, the frame rate is so bad, I could tell it
you
was
drink
bad
it.
when he was
know,
filling up his
because we're
HP
showing
with a
you
potion.
about it, rat's ass. That's basically, we're very laid back.
Yoshi Star
potion.
96, you make me sick.
He's like trying to heal, and the game's just like,
Yes, we don't.
just like, no, you can't let's play this, and then it just like takes away health.
And bite.
You wish it would do that.
You're right about that.
Ghastly's using lick. I see
Oh,
this
we got
Let's Play is getting a
Mm.
little
Very sexual. Very
yeah, a
sexual.
little bit rated X, little
Yeah,
connoisseur
you know.
for our
So yeah, we
porn
don't
lovers
think
out
Yeah.
there.
it's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
Hot, ghastly war turtle action.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what every furry desires.
Well, you gotta remember, it's
okay.
purple and
So here's
blues.
what's
Pretty,
that thing?
pretty similar to that Skitty and that
All you
Oh, I
American
forgot the.
And
viewers
one
out
of them is a water type as well.
well, all
Yeah, yeah.
Americans, this
Whale
is
Lord
only
and that
like
Skitty.
aimed towards you, not hating
This is
on
what
you guys or
inspired it
anything,
all.
just so you know, just something
Yeah,
funny.
this must have been the
We
origin.
all think we're
They just didn't have
seafaring
breeding in
clones.
Generation 1, so they didn't know yet.
And
They also
actually
didn't have
there's a
Whale Lord and
thing
Skitty, but
for it.
whatever.
They couldn't be more wrong. Yes.
So now we're going to go to the
still
item and
did
scroll
say
through. What are you going to
so
use, good
I
sir?
think they're
Paralyze
making a
heal? Yep,
joke
paralyze
there,
heal.
I believe, but we're not all
Yep.
Steve Irwin clothes. We don't all wrestle Crocs. We don't all do that.
So is
do
this
that
like
stuff,
an
so
MLG 100%
whoever
run
thinks we do
through
that,
of Pokemon Yellow?
you're not right on that
Because I
account.
mean, he's already over leveled given
Um,
what he's fighting at the moment.
He's probably going to fight every single
Yeah.
trainer. And not cut any of
yeah.
the unimportant ones either, by the way.
So if
Australians,
the
we
thumbnails
have
are
this very
anything to
good
go by,
ability to
in the
compress
next
several
20
words
minutes
into
he
one.
is still in this tower.
G'day, good day.
Well,
do you
that makes
reckon-
sense. I remember
do you
this
reckon,
tower
do
taking,
you
you
reckon,
know, an entire part to go through, not, you know,
so
just like
that's what we
10 minutes.
do a lot in
Well, that's how you gotta do it, man. That's just how you have to do it.
again.
But no, seriously, how
I'm not
hard
gonna
is it
bother
to
doing
record a
Not
Game
gonna
Boy or
bother
Game Boy
healing
Advance
back over
emulator?
here.
I think half of them have a built-in
I
record
think
feature.
there's some spots in here that you can.
I don't even think he's using an emulator, like I said. I think he's using a Game Boy player to do it.
No, I mean,
Which,
but
at
that
that
would be a
point,
better alternative, and it's something everyone can do.
But yes, we don't. We can say that.
although I do wonder, how did he get his frame rate like this? Like, did he,
Okay, here's
like,
another
he's
one.
just like, this
So,
video's so
let's do
smooth, I
seconds
can't
with
take
the
it. This Game Boy game is
with
just too
owls.
HD.
Don't.
So he just, like, ran it through, like, shit
Yeah.
filters.
What are you talking about? This game just raped his task manager repeatedly.
In Australia. You know the barbecue is a political arena. The person holding the tongs is always the boss and usually a man. The woman
So
has to sell it.
so this is very interesting Pokemon commentary we're getting.
Oh yeah, he's telling us the sexist intricacies between being the barbecuer and the woman that makes the salad.
Yeah.
It does seem
That sounds like Pokemon to me, you know, that one game that was about Pokemon barbecuing.
Oh yeah, remember when May had to make that treacherous salad and everybody degraded her, called her weak and feeble because she made that healthy meal? While Brendan got all the praise because he was the one making the steaks and whatnot on the Barbie.
And then everyone that praised Brendan died of, like, died because they got fat.
I think they called it Pokemon Chronicles.
So yeah, that's just something I wanted to
That's
point out.
low.
Yeah, it kind of was.
So we say,
But
no worries. Quite
to be fair,
often,
even that would be better than the normal
we
anime,
say
so
more-
fair enough.
We probably say it more than we think we do. Yes, we do say no worries a lot.
Couldn't he at least talk about the anime or something? Like, this is not even Pokemon-related commentary.
And if you're not Australian, you probably don't get it. And if you did, you probably don't even care.
Withdraw.
It's just that I love how people like decide to pick Pokemon to do commentaries on, and then they don't cut battles or anything, because let me tell you, Pokemon is the game that gives you enough to talk about where you're totally going to be able to cover like 50 parts and constantly have something to say.
So yes.
And be able to progress through the game with 21-minute parts
You know the first
on a
verse for the
continuous and
national
consistent
anthem,
spectrum.
Which has two. I don't know.
Exactly.
To be honest, don't know the
I mean,
second
it's
one.
just
Don't
Pokemon
think
gives you
many
such
people do,
golden
actually.
commentary, so.
It's not really sung
It-
where I am.
But you know, it's just he's doing a Let's Play, and then he's like diving into a life
why I don't
story
know it.
to something completely
We
unrelated.
still don't know what to go.
Well, that's how you
I
gotta
mean,
do Pokemon LPs. His life is so
Holy
interesting
crap,
that he
I
tells
see.
us about the sexism in his country.
not
He
until
tells us about the national
actually-
anthem
we
of
actually
the
did
Australian
national
nation.
anthem
He lets you
as we
know
get
what it
final
is and
gases
how
too,
it
which
does.
is really
He
pissing me
puts
off now.
word on the street like no Buttercup ever did
found-
before.
Word on the
Sorry.
street? You mean like if by the street you mean YouTube?
No one in the class.
Well, you have to remember, that's why he's
knew
using the
what
tin
dirt
can.
meant. It had
Well,
to be explained to us that you know
I
what
don't know.
it meant,
Apparently,
Yeah.
his words having a
That
little
means
bit of trouble
surrounded
getting out,
by
considering he has
basically.
2 views.
to put it simple
What do you mean, me and
terms,
you?
Surrounded by sea.
Yeah.
I mean, at least we got to this first before, other people can make their witty commentary over it.
So
You mean just like those people that that do like
those that shall never be named?
Games?
I got a two-part one, really. It's if people looking for it on the website, which again will be in the description below.
Well, see, when it comes to LP, this guy's no Shock 44. That guy's an intellectual prowess of a tier not yet before seen.
You know that theory says, that backyard.
He has 32 videos, and so at least 21 of them are Pokemon Yellow related. But let me see here. I would like to see this guy because he has... Oh man, this guy's going to be a YouTube celebrity. He's going to hit it big. He's got 4 subscribers and 60 views total.
Well, darn, dude. I mean, we're killing him in video views with even much less videos, but we have half the subscribers.
Oh yeah, we're never going to... Oh yeah, we're never going to catch up with this guy. He is YouTube gold. And it makes sense because the screen's pretty gold right now.
Do seem to play a lot of backyard cricket.
It's poetic if it wasn't so sad.
On a holiday.
Yeah.
About a month ago now. And
so I think that we've seen the same exact battle about 12 times right now.
Played a whole lot of backyard cricket.
Hi, I'm Ghastly.
It's like, hi, I'm Ghastly. I'm going to use Confuse Ray, Lick, Nightshade, and you don't even know which one I'm going to use.
But I got him. I got him.
Yeah, I got him. I got all 3 of these moves. And I'm going to have them the same moves in the next battle, and the battle after that, and the battle after that.
But you know what really, really hurts about this LP?
It's
not the audio. It's not even the visuals. It's that he died. He lost War Turtle.
Yep.
With all the potions and hyper potions and super potions this guy had, he found a way to lose a Pokemon.
I'm just waiting for him to lose all. I'm just waiting for him to like actually completely lose to like a normal trainer.
Well, we got 10 more minutes of this.
So it's not looking good so far. Oh god, is he gonna actually walk all the way back to the Pokemon Center is my question, just to heal War Turtle.
Looking at the thumbnails, I'm not seeing any walking, but these thumbnails can be misleading at times.
As in, everything.
So he apparently at some point is going to fight a Haunter.
Yeah, but he could have just walked up to the left there.
And here we go. Here's the arrow.
But he decided I'm gonna walk all the way to the top to increase the chance of wild battle and another Ghastly.
Well, I mean, you need to get as many Ghastlies as you can. These Ghastlies are like absolutely critical. They're like a great Pokemon, Ghost, Poison.
You saw how he tried to edit there by just running from the battle?
Well,
you can't run from trainers though.
Yeah, it's funny. If you run from a battle, it's not this. It's like he tries to edit by running from the battle, but it's just like, oh, I can't get out.
Like you want to get out of this Let's Play, right?
Yeah, kind of.
But no, seriously, every trainer in here has a Ghastly, right?
Yeah, it's all Ghastly, and there's like one Haunter.
I don't think they're real, but...
So basically, we are in fact seeing. As a matter of fact, this is the same fight with a level 2 or level 22 Ghastly we've seen last time.
Are you sure this isn't just a storyboard for the movie Inception, where it's a Pokemon battle with a Ghastly inside a Pokemon battle with a Ghastly inside a Pokemon battle with a Ghastly? Then it uses Dream Eater, then we wake up.
Get confused, please.
That sounds like a. Yeah, we lost the Let's Play somewhere.
Like, I'm sorry, I don't even know where we are right now.
Wait a minute, you notice what he named his trainer, right?
Also.
Yeah, Y-Star.
Yoshi Star. Did he really?
Yeah, his YouTube account is YoshiStar96 and Y-Star. So there you go.
With human urine.
Yeah, but that's not a good naming concept. Like, couldn't he at least use like? He doesn't have to use his real life name, but hell, he could have gone with Ash and it would have been better.
You could do that.
Well, when you go with Y-Star, at least it's not like Penis Man or Butter Cake or one of those weird names that is just part of these self-insert RPs you see these days.
No, they don't.
Oh,
well,
that's what
maybe
he's talking about. So maybe we'll get some high-level stuff here.
Okay.
So isn't Bite still super effective on these guys, Gen 1?
No. I don't think Bite affects them, actually. Because it was normal at this point.
I've actually had
but,
before. It's actually really
yeah,
nice.
It's, I guess, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that is his name. It's like, his parents were just, they were just like, oh, what do we name this baby? And then Dad's just like, Yoshi Star. Yoshi Star 96. That will be his name.
Well, they tried to get Yoshi Star, but on the birth certificate, someone just looked up at him and said, "I'm sorry, sir, but that name is taken."
Yeah, so they just had to settle for Y Star. It's a sad story, but I've seen it happen. And as a matter of fact, there's as a matter of fact, I actually. Well, I mean, somebody obviously had to go name their kids Billy MC. So.
Oh, don't bring that up. Don't do it. You ain't ready for that.
What, I'm playing with the big boys now?
No. You just can't rip off other people now.
You know Australia is the best bloody...
No,
well, I mean, that's how it works, though.
We will not be touching any Billy MC videos.
Very well, then.
We will only reference them in uncanny ways.
You mean like when this guy's mom wants to get him some McDonald's for Christmas, probably?
Yes, so what that's saying is,
from the sound of his voice, I can imagine it.
Perhaps, but you know there's someone watching this video right now that they probably zoned out, got bored, and heard you say Billy MC and was like, oh, where?
Oh yeah, we definitely. Oh yeah, I love just stealing interest. But it's all to no avail because of the fact that they realize they're still watching this terrible LP of Pokemon Yellow that everyone has seen before.
I think the average viewer is going to be smarter than we are. I don't think they're going to really sit through all this.
Probably not. I mean, I'll be fair, this is a lot to go. I mean, I saw a 10-minute video that was...
Did I just think his thumb?
I was actually going to try and talk about it last episode. Didn't get around to it, so
it's some high-quality video. You probably did. I mean, I bet he's got spectacular thumbs. That's probably why they were in there. He wanted to show them off.
I'll just read you the last bit of it.
Then again, you got to remember, if this is in Australia, he probably had to get a bootleg copy because you can't really get the real thing since, you know, they have a ban on darn near everything down there when it comes to video games.
Although apparently he somehow still managed to get this on a Game Boy player.
I can't really put it in my words, but when we want...
Oh, it's another Haunter. Oh, it used to...
Oh, okay, so there's two Haunters here.
Really mean it, we will say bloody.
You see Haunter's face right there? That's my face as soon as this video started loading. And then I realized it was 21 minutes.
So, yeah, that's that list.
Yeah.
So it's the You Know You're Australian When list. It's got 50...
He's still on the Australian thing?
Really? He must be... He is very, very proud of his country. The downside is I'm pretty sure they're not proud of him.
So what did he do for the first 20 parts? Or was he always on the Australian thing?
I just imagine he's just, like... He just walks around the street and it's like, oh, I'm going to get the mail. It's so great to be Australian. And all of his neighbors are just like, why doesn't he move?
That's the list I found in English.
So let's just be real. This is the Crocodile Hunter LPing Pokemon Yellow from the grave. That's why the sound quality is the way it is.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously, this is how the Crocodile Hunter would play Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah, so...
He's a poltergeist in his game.
Yeah, that was the Ghastly he just defeated.
No, he's the ghost at the end.
Very interesting.
Yes.
One more thing I'm going to bring up from that list. I didn't actually...
How is it taking him this long to get there? Like, I'm sure that there's a faster way he could be doing this.
Well, he could cut things out. He could run from all battles, like he's doing here. Or he could just pretty much show a couple of battles with these channelers and then just cut straight to the ghost battle.
As I talk about.
The thing that I would probably do is, maybe you just get only the required stuff and then, cut everything else. But, it's just, this is some, but, I guess I digress. This is some great quality footage, so we need to get every single frame.
Well, Yoshi Star 96 has to differentiate himself because he's got to make up for the lost frame rate. So he's got to do a 100% run of this Pokemon game. That's just how it's got to work. It's a yin and yang thing, yin and yang.
You know what's really sad? This video doesn't even go up to 360p.
Yeah, it's a constant 240.
Which is another one I saw.
Yep.
That I wanted to
that makes, I guess, that makes all kinds of sense, doesn't it?
I feel it's interesting. I didn't
well, this one either, if this were to be up to 1080p, you gotta remember to be stretched all to who knows what type of resolutions, and with that said, his hardware probably blow up.
No matter where you actually are. So basically,
I mean, in this day and age, to make like an to make a video that's not even 480. Yeah.
Yeah, in 2013, if
middle
you
of
the
nowhere.
max you got is 240, that's a doggone shame.
Well, wait a minute. Look at it though. He's like,
It could be
this is the frame rate he's getting, and he has to record it at 240.
like,
What the hell is wrong with his? I don't know if he's using his computer or his camera or what to record this, but somewhere along the line, something went wrong with his technology. I get the feeling his workflow is not a professional standard.
No matter where you are.
No, but on a serious level, when you watch these videos, like, I know when you record them, you have to notice when a video is just bad.
So yeah, that's just something else
like,
I saw.
Bad. Like,
yeah,
if you cannot watch your own LP, that tells you don't upload it.
Are you suggesting that he even watched it in the first place?
Am I really giving him too much credit? I mean, I'm pretty sure, you know, down in Australia, they got things going for them on all fronts. You know, they think about things.
By Australian standards, this is like Chuga Conroy.
No, that was just dirty. That was dirty.
Well, you know, they don't have a lot of games down there, I guess. So, you know, maybe it's just not as high down there.
So you're trying to say this is on the black market of LPs?
Oh yeah.
Thanks for watching.
This is what you get on these DVDs in those little Tupperware containers and plastic bags.
Yep. This is some high grade quality LP here. Everybody loves this.
Hey,
in Australia.
Hey, bruh, I got that Yoshi Star 96.
Through talking.
Yeah.
But yes,
Another thing, I just love how much emotion he's had the entire time through this. Like, he doesn't do anything to keep it exciting. He's like, it's Australia. I'm happy to be Australian. Proud. Pride. Our national anthem.
Maybe this is the Australian guy who did the Australian versions of the Clear Eye commercials.
Yeah, he dubbed over Ben Stein because they figured it wasn't culturally sensitive enough.
You mean culturally insensitive?
Hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time.
See how in my voice inflection, I showed more emotion than he did during the course of this whole LP.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
So, game over, yeah?
Yeah, game over.